Hey, welcome to day 2 of the 5-day content challenge sponsored by Kapwing. This is Leonard with the Artist Collective, and today we are actually going to continue and showing you some of the awesome tools that are really easy to use using Kapwing that can help make your content creation and sharing your art, sharing your music, and promoting your business really easy. So today what we're going to do is we're going to use one of the new tools that they've just come out with, and that is the audio waveform generator. And basically the purpose and why you would want to do this is because you can add a waveform visual to a video. You can also add it to a visual. You can create an image and have a waveform on it. And basically what a waveform does is it instantly tells your viewer or whoever is scrolling by that, hey, there's something that I need to listen to when I'm actually taking a look at this. Most social media platforms might have the little play indicator or something like that, but usually it's pretty small, might be a little difficult to see. But with an actual waveform on there, it is very obvious that this is something that's got music or words or speaking or something like that on there that will help people stop and get their attention even just a little bit longer. So what we want to do is help you actually create one of these waveforms and place it on, like I said, either a video that you've got or an image, which basically what I'm going to be doing today is an image. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do after you get your Kapwing account is you'll head over to your tools menu, and then you'll scroll down and you can hit the add waveform to video, and then you can click get started. You can also click the link here in the description, and then you'll see that you can actually upload your audio, or you could drag and drop it. Or what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to paste a video link from YouTube. So here's what I'm going to do, and you may be in this situation yourself. You may have some music or songs or something that you have recorded but you never actually made a video for, and that's one of the reasons that this waveform generator is very useful, because you can actually turn old content and give it new life. So several years ago we recorded several songs with my wife, and we did several covers, and one of them that I really love was this Aaliyah cover that we did, but we never had an actual video for it. But I'm going to use the waveform generator just to make a clip on YouTube. Plus it's her birthday today, so it's kind of a way for me to be like, happy birthday, boo. What? Okay, so regardless of what your situation is, you can go to your YouTube channel, you can upload a file. Again, there's many different ways you can import your audio. I'm just going to copy and paste my URL from the video. Then I'll come back over to Kapwing and I will paste it, and it will actually load here in just a second. And so what this is going to do, yeah, there we go. So what this is going to do is it's going to turn that video, regardless of what format it's in, it's going to turn it into the waveform. Now if I wanted to actually take this video, which I'm not going to because it's just a static image that was on YouTube, but you would then go to images and do upload, and then you would copy and paste that link again. In fact, I'll just show you. Even though it's a static image, it will bring it in. And so now you would be able to match up that video with the audio. I should say with the audio waveform. And I'm going to scroll down here on the right, and so I've got the audio waveform and I've also got the audio from the video that I just pasted. So if I was going to use this, I would click on mute, because I only want one of the tracks playing. So I would use the visual of the video and the audio of the waveform. And you're like, yo, I don't see the waveform. That's because they are in layers. So because I've got this video selected, you can see the handlebars there. I'm actually going to do a send backwards, and now you'll see that that is behind the waveform, which is on top now. And when it comes to the waveform, you can, if you select it, you can actually go in and edit the colors, you can edit the size, you can move it around wherever you want it to go, and you can change. They've got a couple of different styles. so you can edit it and do what you have there. But again, that's if you're going to use your video in addition to the waveform, but I'm not actually going to use the video. Again, it's a static image and I'd rather not do that, so I'm actually going to add, basically we'll call this cover art, and I will add this from my drive and bring it over here. So I'm just dragging and dropping this picture. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the output size of this. Since I'm going to Instagram, I'm going to change it to 1:1. So it changed the canvas size to 1:1, and then it also shrunk the image proportionately. So I'm just going to click on the image here and click lock ratio, and so it took it back to its initial ratio. And so now I've got the image. And let's see, I'm also going to send this backward again, so my waveform is on top. That's awesome. We'll use this one. And there we go. So now I've got this complete song that we created, and I've got the waveform visual, and I probably won't talk while the music's going because it might be hard to hear. So now what I'm going to do is, the music is actually the entire song, which is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Obviously that's too long for Instagram because I do want this to actually be in the feed and not IGTV. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trim the audio. So now I've got the waveform selected, so now I can click trim for the audio, and I've already timed this out, so you can play around with it obviously how you like, but I've already got this timed out to where I want it to be. And as you're selecting your audio, you can drag and drop these sliders anywhere you want, or you can also enter in the very specific time here, and you can use your arrow keys to get even finer adjustments. So this player button is actually showing you where the player is, and this is just going to now edit it down to this 1 minute version, and it gives you the output length here, so if you are going to Instagram you can see that it is under a minute. And so I do want to check the very end of this, so I'm going to go back 5 seconds and just listen to the end real quick. Yeah, that's what I wanted, so let's go ahead and click done. And so now you'll see at the bottom that my length of my video now is 59.15 seconds, and that's, I could stop there, but I'm actually going to go ahead and add some text. Okay, I've got that positioned the way I want. Okay, and I think that's it. So I'm going to just leave the text there, keep it really simple, and I've got my audio waveform at the bottom, and I'm going to export this as a video. And real quick, I'm going to check my settings. Yes, it is output as default, which is an MP4, and standard, which is 720 HD. If you want to, you could set it on high, which would be 1080 HD, but I'm going to go for the slightly quicker processing time and leave it at that. And I'm going to export video and upload this to social media, and I encourage you to do the same. And when you do post it, please use the hashtag KapwingWeek and hashtag ACDay2. All right, and thanks so much for participating in the challenge, and we will see you in the next video.